Good day to you, my trading friends. It is Tuesday, December 29th, 2020, and your cherry bomb trade is in for today. And no doubt yesterday was a good day for Amazon. You'll see when we look at the chart yesterday. I'm pretty sure, like the email says, that we can attribute that to the stimulus package being passed, signed by our president, and, the fact that they're already talking about more stimulus checks. So, yeah, I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. But Amazon, if you're not particularly worried about liquidity, is a relatively good product, right? It's high priced. Most people know that buying some shares of Amazon would be pretty costly. This is another great reason why options is something worth learning about, right? Because you can take and position yourself in Amazon to make some money. Of course, to lose some money too. We take some risk, but we don't take nearly as much risk, or you can really define your risk. That's what we're going to be doing today because we're looking at a short put vertical. So we will have defined risk. We will know what we can lose, and it will be less than one share would cost, right? So we are looking at an IV rank of 28, which, for me, it would probably not be a short premium type IV rank, but today's cherry bomb, more about that in a moment, is suggesting that we do that. So why don't we hop on into ThinkOrSwim, our trading platform of choice here for simulated trading, and get started. But of course, I always like to introduce our new members or new viewers. What we do here is we use ThinkOrSwim to build out a simulated trading portfolio using ThinkOrSwim, but we use the paper money version of it, where you can get all the learning without all the risk. So if you head on down to that description box, you'll find that there is a link, a bit.ly link to go sign up with Tasty Trade, not with me. The bit.ly link is only there so I know if it's getting clicked at all, or if it's just, merely decoration down there in the description box. But you can go down there and click and sign up. They don't spam you. They just send out an email 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. 4 of those days are cherry bomb trades, and we put those on to practice our mechanics. Whatever your mechanics are here, but we will try to stick to what we believe is the tasty trade approach. So anyway, on screen here, you can see the candles for Amazon, and you can see that yesterday was quite a nice big up move. It does seem that when they have them, they many times they're big, right? With Amazon, but yesterday was a big one, and if that puts you in a bullish mindset, then I can see that. We've been relatively flat. I think that's pretty easy to see here, but one could argue you have higher highs and and higher lows, sort of. You could say it's slightly bullish. And in this case, when you're doing a short premium, the good news is Amazon can stay where it is. Amazon can go up. Amazon can even go against the direction that you're picking a little bit. And if it does so within the next 52 days, stays in that range there, then we should be good. And we'll visualize that too. So stick with us. Stay to the end, please. And we'll get that going. So if you haven't already subscribed yet, I normally ask at the end, but consider doing that, and if at the end you feel that I've earned a like, I'd love it if you'll get a like for making it to the end, by the way. But anyway, here we go. So on screen here, you can see the trade we're looking at here. We're going to be in the February 19th expiration, and we're going to be trading through earnings on this one. So if that's not something that you do by, principle, then don't do this trade, right? And of course, not your financial advisor here. We're doing this in a simulated environment for educational purposes, right? So on screen, you're going to see here that we're going to be short of a 30.75 put, which is a roughly 30 delta. But here we're doing a short put vertical. We're going to go $5 wide. So then we're going to control click on the ask after we've left clicked on the bid for the 30.75. So let me just show that again, just in case you're new. Right, I'm going to click on the bid for the 30.75. That means we're going to go short, meaning we're going to sell one 30.75 put. Okay, we're not going to, of course, just sell a naked put. We're going to buy a put down here at 30.70 for less than we're selling this one for, of course. And we're going to hold down the control key and click on the ask for the 30.70. Nope. That's weird. Let's try that again. There it is. Okay, cool. So now we're looking at our short vertical. We're going to collect $1.75 credit. So we're getting paid to take this risk. Of course, we're going to pay, so we're going to get paid less than we can lose, but the probabilities will reward us. What I mean by that is we head over to this risk profile where we understand our probabilities in this trade. First thing to do when you get to this risk profile is take a look at this date. Make sure that it's the same date that you see here. If it's not, go ahead and click that calendar and set it to the proper date right there. But now we have our expected move on screen here. This is where the market thinks this Amazon can end up in the next 52 days, anywhere in this range. Of course, it could end up anywhere outside that range too, right? But this is the more likely situation. All right, so I'm going to go now and hit set slices to break even at expiration. Now it gives us this price slice here that tells us, hey, the probability of Amazon ending on or to the right of this price slice, meaning we profit, is a 65, almost 66% probability, right? There's a 34% probability of it ending on or to the left of this price slice. So, like I said, better odds that this is going to work out for us, right? Just like a slot machine. It's designed to give the house the money. And I think if you get that, you get excited about why options are pretty exciting tools. All right, you can also see that as we're over here, look at this turquoise number right over here. You can't see it. Once again, I'm never going to remember that. And there's my mouse. So this number here, right now we're on the losing side. We could lose $325. That's a bummer, right? But there's only a 34% chance of that happening. There is a 66% probability, I'm going to round up 0.04%, 66% probability that we could make $175. And the reality is, if you practice the tasty trade approach, is if we get to half of that, right? So let's call that $85, right? Let's call it that. We would take the money and run. Yeah, so that means there's a good percent chance of that happening. Actually, according to Tastyworks, that's a 78% probability of us reaching half of our maximum profit, taking it and leaving. Of course, you have to take it. It's not going to just take the position off for you, but you can set that. If this trade fails, you can set up a good to cancel order so that once it reaches that specified 50% profit, it'll take it off for you, which is exciting. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and right-click this trade, choose Confirm and Send, where we understand our max profit and max loss, which we just went over. I'm going to go ahead and hit Send. That's going to throw that into my working orders, and we'll see if that fills. So let's see how our IRA account's doing here. All right, not too shabby. Things are looking good in our AUY trade, which I believe was Trey. Was that my guy Trey? Things are working out there. I'm going to let this one go. How many days to expiration on this one? Yeah. So we should have managed this one by now. We were over 50% profit for a while. But like I said, when I put this trade on a few weeks ago, is that I wouldn't mind seeing what happens. And if we go long, cool. Right? Okay. So I think that's all we need for today. If you've made it this far, you get your like, you get your thumbs up. Here it is. And I appreciate you, each and every one of your views, each and every one of your likes. And of course, certainly your subscribing to this channel is awesome. So thank you so much. And until I see you in tomorrow's Cherry Bomb trade, trading.